chapter of Bleach just got a little twisted, but seeing the ending part was fucking amazing. How's it going, guys? This is Taste Salamander here, and I want to get my thoughts and opinions on Bleach chapter 518. Pretty much the chapter was broken down into two parts. Pretty much the first part is with Kisuke. We finally see Kisuke, that it was him that showed up at the last chapter, which we thought it was Ishin, but hey, that's how life goes. Pretty much Kisuke is going on to talk about pretty much everyone with Kamuno's safe, and pretty much we see that Cone is somehow Kisuke is transmitting this all through Cone's eyes. What the fuck? Kisuke got some strange experiments that he be doing. Crazy. And pretty much, using Cone's eyes to transmit everything. Pretty much we see this person in the background saying, "Is that Kurosaki? Is that Kurosaki-kun? Like, let me see him. Let me see him. Like, let me see and everything." Like, that's gotta be grimmjow. Like, that's obvious. It's him. Pretty much, Kubo doesn't want us to see who it is, which is fucking disappointing and everything. And pretty much Ichigo goes on to say, pretty much, is there a way to fix my sword and everything? And the second part of the segment was seeing Kukaku, and pretty much she's sending Ichigo, through the, if I can't remember the fucking name back in the Soul Society arc, the fucking, the fucking cannon thing to shoot his ass up in the fucking air and everything, so they can send him back to the world, Royal Palace. Pretty much we see her talking with Ganju and everything, and we finally see Ganju. I guess that's Ganju, and pretty much she's standing there in the middle with long hair. I'm guessing over the 2 years his hair grew, if that's him or not, but he looks buff and more diverse and whatever and shit. And shocking to see, pretty much we see a fucking 3 other people standing around Ganju. On the right we see, shocker, fucking Ginjo, from the fucking Fullbring art, Ginjo, Tsukishima on the left, and on the left slash in the middle almost, we see Jiruku, aka, the fucking butler guy, the fucking thing over his eye. That was a fucking shocker to see. Fucking the Fullbringers are supposedly live or souls or whatever. Like, what the fuck? Then we see at the end of the chapter with they finally make it into the Royal Palace. So pretty much gonna get on with the summary of the chapter. Pretty much the chapter starts up with, Kisuke finally got connection to Soul Society from Wakamundo, and he's transmitting all this through Cone's eyes. Go figure. Pretty much he's telling Ichigo and everything that pretty much over here everyone's safe and everything. Like, there was no reason for you to return. Like, we're all okay. We see Orihime, Chad, yada yada yada. They saying, "Kurosaki-kun, we're so happy you're safe." Blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Then afterwards we see this one person in the back. We don't see who it is, but pretty much saying, he says, "What's going on? What are you doing over there?" And pretty much we see a shocking look on Ichigo's face saying, "It's you? Like, I know that voice. Like, what are you doing with Kisuke?" And this person gets like fucking enraged and everything. Said pretty much, "I know that's fucking Ichigo Kurosaki. Like, let me see him." Pretty much Kisuke saying, "No, that's not him." You're like, "You're seeing things." Like, he's telling Chad and Orihime pretty much hold his ass back, like, and everything. Only thing we see this person is his hand, and I'm gonna go on the summary here and just say that's fucking grimmjow. Like, what does this say? Like, it's Wakamundo. It's a place where hollows or rancars, they stay. So it's gotta be grimmjow. Like, who else would it be? Like, seriously. Pretty much Kisuke won't let us. Pretty much they're not letting the person see. Pretty much they're not letting Ichigo see who the person he is. And pretty much on Kubo's end, like, why you keep holding us back from seeing who this person is? Like, it's been always since January, since the person held a sword to Kisuke's face. Not January, all the way back to July. Like, that's a long time from July to almost December now, almost. Like, really, that's like too much weight. Like, I'm getting too expensive here. I need to see who the fuck that he is that put a sword to Kisuke's face. Like, this is taking too fucking long. But anyways, see Ichigo, he's talking to the ball guy, saying pretty much like, "Is there a way to, fix my sword and everything?" And the old ball guy says pretty much, "No, there's not a way. Pretty much there's a certain way to give you a different sword to, like, fix yours and everything." So pretty much saying, he says whatever and everything, just take me to the royal palace and I'll do what it takes to fix my sword. So pretty much afterwards, we switch over to Ichigo and he's at Kukaku's little shack place that we saw back, all the way back years ago in the Soul Society arc. And he's there and we see the place and each side has like a Ganju statue like holding up like doing this shit and everything, which is very funny. So pretty much afterwards, Kukaku tells him, get inside the fucking cannon thing. I'm gonna shoot you to the royal palace, because pretty much the way the royal guard came there, pretty much their way. That's their only way of getting to the Soul Society is their way, but they can't use the same tower to get back, so they have to use the help of Kukaku to get back to the royal palace. Pretty much Ichigo gets in the fucking cannon, they shoot his ass fucking sky high. Pretty much afterwards go on to talk for a minute and we see Kukaku, I guess she's talking with Ganju, and pretty much Ganju says, is he gone? And pretty much says yes, he's gone, and pretty much that he needs to get away for a while so that he can train. And that this part where he was a little confusing, which was key relevant to the future chapters to come. Pretty much she said it will be a little sad, but this is it will be a little sad for Uncle, I guess. She said Uncle. I don't exactly know what she meant by Uncle. Is this some kind of relation to that Uncle being Ishin, maybe? Maybe Ishin Shiba? Maybe. You never know. She said Uncle, and I can't think of nobody else but other than Shin. So I hope we get some more insights on that, like so many mysteries and less answers. And so pretty much Kukaku tells Ganju and some others pretty much go back to the training hall and keep on training. And then we get a panel of Ganju, looking bad as fuck, hair down and everything to his back. And I guess during the 17-year month time skip, he must have trained a little more and everything. So I'm guessing that's Ganju, but like I said, shocker on the other characters around Ganju was very shocker to see. Fucking Ginjo, fucking Gidoku, aka fucking butler guy, and Tsukishima. Right there, I was just like, are you fucking serious? Like they're alive, or there's their souls or something in the Soul Society or whatever, or they become soul reapers or whatever and everything. Like I thought at the end of the anime episodes of Bleach, I thought Ichigo took Ginjo's body back with him to the human world. So I'm guessing someone took his body back or some shit. Like it was just confusing. I'm still fucking confused right now because the Fullbringers are still around. Like this is very shocking. Pretty much afterwards, we go to the final pages of the chapter, and pretty much we finally see Ichigo. He finally arrives to the royal palace, and it's very nice to see. It's very different from Soul Society. It's like towers like floating up in the air. So it's a very new environment to see. And pretty much that's the end of Bleach chapter 518. I gotta say this was a good chapter, but a lot of mysteries still around this chapter. Now less answers, just more mysteries. Like the first half of the chapter, I guess the comedic little thing with Mayuri, Kon, and Kisuke, I guess it's okay. We still haven't seen who the person is that said Kisuke and the others, which I'm going on to say it's fucking grimmjow. Like indicates. I'm not even gonna talk about that no more. It's just grimmjow. You see in the middle part with Kukaku, Ganju, and supposedly alive Fullbringers, which was shocking to see. I'm guessing that Kubo had brought back the Fullbringers, well, just 3 of them, because the other ones are still alive, but the 3 of them, Ginjo, Gidoku, aka fucking Gidoku. I can't remember his name right now. I'm too fucking confused. And Tsukishima, I'm guessing he brought them back because during the Fullbring arc, it was very sucky. Like no one really cared for that. So bringing them back, I'm guessing they're going to play a big part in the final arc. So I'm hoping to see what they can do so they can redeem themselves on the Fullbring arc. Cause that was just fucking sad. And then finally seeing at the end that Ichigo's finally made it to the royal palace. So I'm hoping to see what the freaking Soul King looks like. I hope he's not some fucking off twist little kid version of a fucking Soul King or some shit. That'd be fucking trolling in a way. Like a fucking kid as the Soul King. That's very shocking. That would be shocking to see. But let me know what you thought of the chapter. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it to your liking? And what do you think in the beginning? Was that grimmjow we saw? Was that grimmjow that we supposedly heard in the back, even though we didn't see him? And what were the Fullbringers? What were they? What's their agenda in this final arc? Like, what are they gonna do? And what's gonna happen with Ichigo's sword and him meeting the Soul King? Read your response if you like. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and have a blessed day.